Recently, Bryson, Izzy, and I were all sitting together on a flight to Anaheim for VidCon. Now, I'm pretty tall at 6'2", but Izzy dunks over me at a Goliath 6'5". So, needless to say, standard plane seats are not our friend. We knew going in that our knees would be assaulted, but we were excited about our destination, so we grit our teeth and took off. Not long after, the guy in front of Izzy just flies backwards, digging into Izzy's kneecaps. I immediately sprung into defense mode and tapped the guy on the shoulder. I told him, "Hey, can you put your seat back? My girlfriend is very tall." To which he nodded and complied. Sublime! I happily turned back to continue beating Bryson in Smash Bros because he sucks. But not even 5 minutes go by, and he just does it again. So I quickly tapped on his shoulder again. "Hey, could you put your seat back? My girlfriend is still tall."
Actually, no. I'm trying to sleep here, and the way you asked was actually very disrespectful.
It's a 2-hour flight, and dude, I asked you nicely.
Look, that's just not the way we do things around here.
Around where?
Who's we?
I get it. I'm 6'2", but the guy in front of me reclined, so now I have no room either. Now let me sleep.
Just ask him to move forward.
What? No.
We quickly got into an argument, and Bryson and Izzy chimed in to tell this dude off. But there was no negotiating with this moron. I looked at Izzy and asked, "Do you want me to push his chair forward?" But not wanting to escalate the situation, Izzy rightfully said no. She couldn't even recline herself since our seats were right beside the bathroom wall. All we could do was stare at his cul-de-sac-looking bald spot and imagine plucking his dwindling hairs from his thumb-shaped head. So, when he briefly leaned forward to get his drink from the flight attendant, I stuck my knee behind him and made sure he couldn't recline. He looked at us, getting more and more irritated and trying to force it back, but I wouldn't budge. Eventually, he asked the attendant to sit somewhere else, but the plane was full, and I held my ground all the way until the plane landed. I beat him. And to sweeten the victory, when this dude stood up, he was barely 5'6". If he's 6'2", I'm Shaquille O'Neal.